So, how was your day today?
My day was quite good. Today being a Sunday, it was a relaxed day. So
Mm-hmm.
I spent nice time going to the market also. What
Mm-hmm.
about you?
Yeah, same here also. It was very good and a wonderful day for me. I also do same things, did same things like I stayed whole day at my room. I didn't go outside, but yeah, in the evening time, I went to the market with a view to buy some vegetables and for wandering. So I did it same like.
Okay, so before we go further, I think I should know about you because that will be
Hmm.
good,
Absolutely all right.
So if you could introduce yourself, that will be good.
Of course, I would be happy to introduce myself first. My name is Ali. I belong to Uttar Pradesh. When it comes to my profession, I'm working as an accountant. Apart from this, I am a graduate person. I did PG with computer, and these days I am working on my communication skill. I whenever get free time, so I talk some learners, co-learners, YouTuber, and same a video upload on my YouTube channel as well. So yeah, this is all about me.
Okay, so what is the name of your channel?
Yeah, my channel name is English with Ali.
English with Ali. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Then I will.
I put it with name.
Okay, okay. So I'll
So
search.
I would like to listen to you, sir. Could you please introduce yourself little?
Yeah, yeah, sure. So my name is Subhash Pal. I live in Guwahati, the capital city of the state of Assam. Here I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing job in a government office for my living. And
Mm-hmm.
if I talk about my hobby, I like to read books and I like to travel. So these are the things I do.
Hmm, that's good. Glad to know. Okay, so actually, I have been following you for many months. I have watched many videos of you. You were talking to different YouTubers as well. So I was thinking about to talk to you. You are speaking well, and you always talk with pause and with very comfortably. So that is the things I like, most in you. So just I want to know, in this age, like you are already, I think near about 50. So why did you think about to start learning this language?
I am not about 50, I am about to get my age 60.
Of course, I was thinking, but I didn't say because I don't have a proper idea. Okay,
Okay.
so
So yeah, everybody asks me these questions. It's a very good question because nowadays people do not at this age particularly you don't find many people doing this. So in my
hmm,
case, it so happened that particularly I love this language. So I want to speak English very well. When I started, I could not speak. Now I have started speaking, but I need to
hmm,
polish my spoken skill, and that's why I'm practicing with various tutors. And
hmm,
but the thing is that even though I'm taking classes with the tutors, but thereafter I don't do much practice, and that's why I have got stuck in a particular stage. So I want more practice to improve
hmm.
on that what still I have got.
Right.
So I need to practice more, which I am
Absolutely
not
all
doing
right.
actually.
I think we are lagging to do practice more because if we go practice a lot, sure we will feel more comfortable. So in case of you, I think you are learning this language, you are enjoying this language, but as much as you want to put your efforts towards this, I think you are not able to do it, and that is the reason I think you are somewhere you are lagging little bit, but it's
Yes.
okay, we are learning and you are also learning. And just I'm going to tell about related to age. Once I was talking on different application like audio based application, so I connected many times with 60 50 and 65, and once I connected the person who was telling about my 72 years. Oh my god, hearing this I got astonished. Like in this age people want to enhance their communication skill, in this age they want to learn this language. So every people don't have a wonderful aim to get this language and they do something else. People have a wonderful dream to speak it, have a wonderful passion to know the language, the beauty of language, and they want to enhance their language. Like in case of me and my age, lot of YouTubers, learners available, they want to improve their language with a view to get some benefit. They want to go for the interview, they want to improve their YouTube channel, they want to utilize in many way, online or offline. But after cross the 50 and 60, really I can understand the feeling and emotion. They only do it for their passion. They want to immerse this language and they want to enjoy it. So the same since I am feeling to you, because you already mentioned you are a government employee, and I think in my point of view you are learning this language as a passion, not to get any other benefits.
Yes,
So I
yes.
want to know one more thing from your side. You are learning this language, so are you able to make situational situation at your home? Are you able to uh, anyone getting a little benefit from you?
From me, no, I don't think so. Nobody is getting any benefit from me because I am not doing any classes with that aim. Because I uh, feel that I am learning, still I am learning, and I have to go further and further. That is a long
Mm-hmm.
way. I am not in
Mm.
such a situation where I have got the confidence to teach others, but I
Mm-hmm.
have got this confidence that I can speak with anyone now. So even in my office also, when my bosses ask me to come to their room with some issues, there
Mm-hmm.
I can speak with them freely with confidence. That benefit I have got after taking so many classes with the tutors. And
Mm.
as you said that it is only about passion that I am doing this at this age. At the same time, I would like to tell you that when I take classes with various tutors and co-learners, YouTubers, I get to know them, their perspective,
Mm.
what they do, so many things. So it's a
Of
nice
course.
way to spend some good times also. You are learning at the same time you
Right.
got to know people. So it's a very good thing to do, I think.
Yeah, actually, this is exactly all right, because I also believe that when we are going to connect, so we are not going to connect like in same state person. We are going to connect in a word. At that moment, we can learn many things. We come to know about many languages, many attires, many food, many cultures. So in this way, we are upgrading ourselves, because when we are enjoying the life in our atmosphere and our environment, at that moment we can know the things we have already achieved. But when we are going to interact to many learners, co-learners, so sure you are going to ask many questions, and they are going to ask many questions whatever they have. So in that sense we can exchange our from information, and we can get some new things and new ideas, how to talk, how to tell about it. So this is a very great thing that you are telling. That is good.
And
Yeah.
what about you? Say you are doing a job in your office. Do you have to speak in English or in the neighborhood also? Where do you live? So in the neighborhood, you have so many neighbors. Do you have to speak English with them at office or in the neighborhood?
Hmm. In terms of me, I don't have any atmosphere that I can speak English face to face. Physically, I don't have any interaction to anyone. When I started learning this language, I started watching a lot of videos. I was not good at grammar, so I did it. Then I started audio call. Now I am on the video call. I'm improving. I'm learning. I'm doing this. But in case at my I'm from farmer. I belong to village area, rural area. I am son of the farmer. So in my area, really, it's totally rural. There is no any option to teach, to speak, to learn the things. In office, like same, all are the people love to speak their native language. They don't prefer to speak in English language. If I want to talk, so they don't like it. They just try
Mm,
to speak in their native language. So it's
yes,
depend
yes.
on the desire and passion. Interest also very important to go through this language. I said to many my friends, please try to speak every day at least 20 minutes, 50 minutes, as much as you can do it. It will help you. It will make you more confident. It will increase your cognitive power, cognitive thinking, and it will make you a wonderful man that the people can understand. He can speak this language because this language is really known for others. Very beautiful language. When you speak front of someone at that point of time, someone feel, yeah, he is educated. He's the man who can speak English. So really, I love this language. I said to many people, many friends to do it, and few of them, accepted my point, and they were doing exercise. They were doing practice on audio call. So in this sense, I did it, and I'm doing it. But in reality, physically, I don't have anyone.
Okay, but you have done a great job that you have made some other people also to learn this language. You have inspired them how to do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
that's nice. And how long have you been learning this language, particularly the speaking part?
Hmm. So I have started this language before 2 years. So I would say here I have been working on my communication skill for 2 years. But initial stage I was working on and off. I was not putting full efforts. When I started watching videos, so I really used to watch 3 hours, 4 hours. I used to speak 3 to 4 hours. In beginning of stage, I did hard work. In middle of stage, I little fell, like on and off I was doing it, but again I'm on the track. I'm doing consistently. When these days I do not pay more time for the watching, because in watching I was watching grammar videos, so I don't put more effort for the grammar. It's little mistakes. I think it doesn't matter. Everyone has this kind of little mistakes. So I watch at least one video even though now, and I listen sometimes some videos on podcast anyone, and I prefer to talk video call because it's really helped me to improve my facial expression, improve my communication skill, improve my vocabulary, how to talk to others. So these are the things are helping to me.
Yeah, you have picked up the language very well and you are speaking very well. I must say that. And
Yeah, thank you so
it
much.
is not that you are uh, s- you are getting stuck in the middle, or when it comes to grammar also you are quite good. Yeah, really.
Many thanks to for the appreciation, really. Yeah.
So,
So,
so what about your hobbies? What do you do other than learning this language and your job? What do
hmm,
you like to do?
yeah, in terms of my hobbies, really, I'm not following all my hobbies because of work, because of this passion. I was the person who loved to watch movies and who did different kinds of activities. But earlier it was. These days, whenever I get free time, I just indulge in this language. I already mentioned it. I love to watch. I love to speak. I love to read as well. I was not a bookish person, but these days I am improving my this skill also, because reading it's also very beneficial for us. We can get some structures, new vocabularies, and we can get a wonderful idea how to speak on particular topic or on particular things. And one more thing I realize, when we read anything article or any book, then we can know the experience of any particular person, the whole life of experience. They share many views. I read one book related to eat eat that frogs, like this book. It was online, but it was very wonderful, good for me, because it was telling about the procrastination, why people do procrastination, and how should we control over it. And I also find myself, when I was beginner and when I started learning this language, at that moment I was procrastinating a lot. And this is a human tendency. Every people wants to start their new skill, their new job, but always they tell, I'm going to start this one from that day, that date, and that
Exactly.
time.
It
And
always
this is
on tomorrow.
yeah, yeah, I think this is the main problem of the people. They are not, going forward. We should start from today. We just take a time. We should maintain our timetable for it and go forward. So it would be possible. So one thing I learned from that book: we should not go for the procrastination. We should not fix anything. Just we can start from today, whatever we want to do. So reading habits, just I am making it. I want to buy one new book, and it could be any good book, but still I didn't buy. But still, just I'm thinking about in the future to buy any book and read it.
Okay, so what is the title of that book that you have just mentioned?
Yeah, actually, eat that frog. I think like this. If
Eat
you
that
type
frog.
on the Google, yeah, if you
Okay,
type on the Google, so you can easily find out it. Eat that frog.
okay, okay.
Eat
So
that
what
frog is
kind
that
of
mean?
book that? Yeah, yeah. You
Go
are
ahead.
asking me something.
No, no, no. Actually, I wanted to ask about the books you are reading, but first you finish whatever you want to ask.
I just asking that what kind of book do you love to read?
Actually, in my since my childhood, I didn't read more books. I already mentioned I am not bookworm. So I bought one book. The name is Think and Grow Rich. But really, I found it difficult for me to understand the book. I started reading. I read it only 1 week, and I found its stories little difficult for me because of advanced word, advanced vocabulary. The paragraph, the sense is little advanced. We cannot find out in one paragraph or one page as a wonderful sense. So when I did it, so I stopped it because I was not getting interest to reading it. I want to read that book that I can get into the books, get into the story, get into the things, and that make me that create interest toward this book. So just I want to read it, but I didn't read it. If you have any idea, so could you please tell me any book that can help me? I
Yeah,
know
one
one
book
book.
I can mention about is that Atomic Habit. You might have heard
Hmm.
about that book.
I
Atomic
heard
Habit
about
is a
it.
very good book.
I heard about it. I wanted to buy it, and once two time I visited on the like digital, and I wanted to download it, but I think it is not available on PDF form. So I could buy it by online. It could be. So I heard about it. So have you read it?
Yeah, yeah, it's a very nice book. So in that book, it has been stated how you can grow a very good habit. Okay,
Hmm.
so little by little, you can grow this habit, a good habit. And at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, there are some bad habits. All of us have some bad habits also, like we do not get up early in the morning. That
Hmm.
is also not a very good habit. So how can we get rid of this bad habit? Or
Hmm.
like somebody smokes, that is a very bad habit. So how can you get rid of that bad habit? So these are the things I have elaborately given there in that book, and if you can follow, you really it will help you. And I have
Hmm.
got benefit from that book after
Hmm.
reading that book.
That's wonderful. I'll try to. Actually, I was thinking about to because I heard many of YouTubers about this book. So mainly one girl, I think you have done conversation with her. Name is I'm not able to recall that name. She always suggests these books, and many times she
Okay.
suggested to many learners. So I
Okay.
think this is good. I will try to buy it. So I want to ask one more question. That question relate to your experience, your life. Like people, they have different kinds of activities. They do job, they do survival work, and they do different kinds of activities at your home. They have many responsibilities. They do it. So, in point of view, what people should do before hit 50? What kinds of activities, what kinds of the things should have done by the people before hit the 50? And it could be not possible after the 50, and it will really very helpful for the family or others. What do you think about it?
uh, I did not think much about that. I took the life as it came my way. So
Hmm.
I did not have any plan actually. Whenever actually everybody should have a plan. At that you have rightly mentioned that before reaching 50, what are the things that we must do?
Hmm.
But if I must be honest to tell you that I did not have such plan. I am a very kind of casual person. Whatever comes, I just go with the flow. I did not have any
Hmm.
plan, and still now I don't have any plan. But if you ask me, then I can tell you that what I feel now. When we
Hmm.
have the time, we should earn money and we should save it for our future,
Hmm.
because after 50 then the eagerness to do work just comes down, and you
Hmm.
may not feel like doing more and more work. But at
Hmm.
your youth, when you have enough energy to do that and you can earn money, you can save it for your future. So
Hmm.
after 50, then you will feel free. You don't
Hmm.
have to think about money. So there will be no any anxiety, worriness, and you can live the life happily. I would
Hmm.
not say that only money will give you happiness. No, it is not that. But
Hmm.
the worriness that we always think in the middle, we are from the middle class family, so we always think
Hmm.
that what will happen to this if I am afflicted with certain
Hmm.
illness. Okay,
Illness.
so health that will cost me an expenditure which I may not be able to bear that one. So
Hmm.
all these worriness come to our mind. So if we can prepare a base from this stage that you are now in, and you can make a plan that after this much I will save this much money, that will
Hmm.
give you some space, the confidence. I think you can do that.
Hmm. That is good point you have mentioned, and I was also thinking same about these things, because I think after the 50, after the 60, we don't have more power to do many things. At least we have to spend few times with our family person. We have
Yeah.
to stay with them. We have to teach some new children, some small kids. We have to teach him some moral and ethic that they can add in their life. At that moment really we don't have more option to do it, and if we keep saving money in before the 50, so it will really help a lot in future, because after 60 every people they feel problem of illness. They always go through many diseases these days.
Yeah.
Already we know that every house full of the disease person.
Yes, yes.
They we cannot say in one house safe by this. So absolutely all right, money cannot give us happiest happiness, but money can give us happiest moment. If we
Yeah.
don't have proper structure for it, if we don't have proper money for it, so we cannot buy the material which is needed for the family person. We cannot fulfill their desires, what is very important to in this generation. We cannot stay and strong with the society. If we are lagging in the society, so maybe we do not feel more confident. We cannot feel more confident to stand with all of them, to talk all with them. So all are the things make very strong point in our mindset. So I think this is very important to take care of the money and do some savings that will after all help to on every events, on every situation, not only for illness but also for the future, for the marriage, for any situation you can do it, especially that's great. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And one more thing I would like to add here, that we should take care of our health. So
Hmm.
now from this stage, if you take care of health, the kind of food that you are eating, you should eat healthy food. And
Hmm.
the healthy way of living, like you will get up early in the morning, go for a walk, and
Hmm.
maintain a disciplined life, then there will be a less chance to be afflicted with disease.
Hmm.
Because most of the people in particularly in our part in Assam,
Hmm.
they fall ill because of the food habit. They always
Right.
take this junk habit, spicy food like this, oily food. And that's
Hmm.
why they fall ill. So this is another thing. How can you save your health,
Right.
and at the same time it will save you from the expenditure that may cost you for
Hmm.
treatment. So if you
Right.
maintain a good health, that will not be there. That
Hmm.
expenditure will not be there.
That's wonderful point. Absolutely all right. I agree with you. Totally agree with you. Okay, so the next question is popping in my mind. Like these days, I know that, and you are already looking in the society, the situation of the children. They are very fond of using the mobile phone. At home, parents do not want to give mobile phone to their children, but children at any cost they love to watch it. They at any cost they use it and they do it. So and few parents have a wonderful idea. They make wonderful you know uh, time for it to watch 50 minute or 20 minute or 15 minute, and you have to do a study, and this is the time for a study, and this is the time for playing, and this is the time for doing different things. So what's your opinion? Because a lot of parents wants to make their children understand, but they are not able to make him understand because of they loved a lot to him. So how will you see it, and what are you thinking about it? How can we control over it? At least we are loving to our children. We have a great feelings to our children. But mobile phone and different kinds of activities is not going to help in the future. The things children are doing these days, it will harm after few years later. What's your opinion
Yes.
of it?
Yeah, definitely. Not only these children, even in our case also, if I talk about myself, so
Hmm.
even I have seen that during these off days, most of the time I
Hmm.
spend with mobile. So this is not good.
Hmm.
And particularly because, particularly for the children who are studying, so it is
Hmm.
not at all good for them to spend their most of the time with mobile because it will harm their studies. They will not be able to studies properly. So how, what can we do? We can counsel them. We can make them understand what are the bad effects of engaging in mobile for such a long time. So we cannot put a strict rule
Hmm.
because you have to make them understand with lovingly. It is not
Hmm.
that no, you cannot watch that mobile. You have to stop it. No, it is not like that because all of their friends are watching and having a mobile. They can see that. So
Hmm.
they feel that they should also have one mobile. So
Hmm.
what can we do? We can tell them, okay, you can watch mobile, but for a particular period. And
Hmm.
during when you have to study, you should not. You have to keep this mobile with your parents. You will not be allowed to operate that mobile during study time. So
Hmm.
every day, say for half an or 1 hour, it's okay, I think.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I must tell you that during our time, I mean, when my children were growing up, so there was
Hmm.
no mobile. So I was lucky
Hmm.
in that sense. So I did not have to face that problem. But
Hmm.
now they have grown up, they are watching mobile. And if I say don't watch for such a long time,
Hmm.
they don't listen to me.
Yeah, they do not obey. Absolutely all right. And one idea I came to know just before a second ago. I think we can do one more thing. Like we can go for the as a prize. Prize that mean we what should we can go. Like if you are going to study anything, any subject, if you are going to memorize any vocabulary, if you are going to done this mathematics work, if you are going to write 1 and 2 page very clearly, so I'll give you 10 to 15 minute watch your watch the mobile phone. So we can go for the conditional steps.
Yeah, yeah, that's a
And
good
if
idea.
if we were able to make this situation 1 month, 2 month, and 3 month, After all, they will be habituated to follow the rules. If
Yes.
I'll do something good, so I'll get this one. So
Yes.
children always very greedy to get something as a prize. It could be toffee, it could be ice cream, and anything. It could be money. So they are very greedy. And if we are able to make him understand in this way, if we are able to strict in this way, and if we are able to make the rules for it, and if they are going to following it, we can start from very low cost, from very bottom, from very little amount of things. Just we can give a few words, only one word and two word. If you are able to recall it, if you uh, memorize it, and after 1 and 2 hours later you can tell me, so I will give you 10 minutes to watch anything. It would be cartoon. So if we do it, and slowly we raise the time, we raise the study material, we raise the things. You have to write 1 page, we have to do study, we have to do study. So in this way, we can make the sense of that student, that children. In the future, they will be able to understand the things, what I'm going to do and what should I do, what should I not do. And that the things make the habit. That mean it would be change in habit. They always habituate to write, read, study, and get something in return. So I think if we do it, so we can get little result, and children
Yes, yes,
can
yes.
be.
You are exactly right. This is a very good idea, I must say.
Mm,
Because if you do that and after doing for weeks and months, it will become a habit. They will
mm,
not feel like that they are missing something. So
mm,
they will always try to earn something by
mm,
giving you writing some paragraphs, doing
mm,
homework.
mm,
So they will think that, yeah, I am earning this, so I can watch
mm,
this mobile for some time, like half an hour. Yeah,
mm.
that's a good idea.
And in that sense, they can become a responsible person. Slowly, they know what is my work, what is my duty, or what is my job. So, so I think we have crossed 30 minutes, and
Yes.
yeah, it was very great conversation. So this video is going on the YouTube, so maybe because of this we can stop this conversation, and we can go for next time. And it was a very
Okay.
lovely conversation with you. I enjoyed with you. You are a very wonderful people, like wonderful man. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ali. So it was a nice conversation. So I did not expect that you would be speaking in such a nice manner. You not
Okay.
only speaking well, but you have got some ideas also. So
Mhm.
really, it was lovely talking to you. Thank you very much
Sure.
for connecting with me.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Many thanks to you. Bye.
Okay, bye.